And how's everybody doing today? I thought we would go live and talk about just a few things. It's midway through, almost to the full way through January of 2023. And I'm seeing a lot of these videos pop up about what they're going to do to get healthy in 2023 and what, the different, approaches people are going to take. And I'm super happy to see it for everybody involved. I think that we need to look at the world we live in and be very realistic with ourselves that it's very past time that we get healthy because we're just fat as fuck. Like as a country, as people, we are just super fat, like unsustainable fat. Like can't believe we as a country can walk up a flight of stairs fat. And in many cases, we just fucking can't. Like we literally can't walk up a flight of stairs. That's how fat we are in America. That's how fat some of these people are. So I'm going to let a few people get on, and we're going to go over a few things I just wanted to make kind of clear for everybody, and then we're going to go on from there. I did want to say that I have linked in the comments section links to our coaching if you need help getting some of these points together that we're going to talk about today, because I am going to try to detail out as much as possible, as I do often. I'm going to try to give out enough free advice that people could do this on their own. I do suggest that you could get our coaching. You could get on our app. Our coaching is daily communication, weekly video conferences. If you have tried to build healthier habits and failed in the past, our coaching can help you. We can help you build the accountability levels up. We can help you with your habit build, with the building of habits. We can help you build a healthier lifestyle. We do it on our app. You can get a consultation on our app. It gives you live and pre-recorded classes. You could, if your problem is that you are trying to build these healthy habits, you just keep getting hungrier and hungrier. No Morbidity is sold at Tiger Fitness right now, the Ambrosia Collective, and at vitamin shops, soon to be a bunch of other places too. So you can get that to help yourself also. I highly suggest that you join the app or something like that. If you have tried year after year after year, and finally this year you're like, I absolutely need to get healthy, and you should look around you, the amount of death and disease and just sheer overwhelming unwellness. Like when you look around, watch TV, even on TV, they can't even hide it anymore. Like people just kind of look like they're sickly and dying because they're sickly and dying. Like people are very much, very much like not doing well, like people really aren't, like to me, it's kind of like crazy how we're looking past this. But Amberlynn Reid came out with a video about what she's going to do in 2023 to get healthy. And I am going to do my very best to give, as good of advice to her as possible. I will say my biggest piece of advice for Amberlynn Reid, and for most of these people, is to leave the internet behind, get some very serious help. I've told Amberlynn Reid personally before that she needs to absolutely go to some sort of inpatient therapy. Like she absolutely does. And I don't make a lot of videos on her because I got to be real. It's just the same thing over and over again with her. But at least I will say this, at least she's kind of just honest about it, but it is this thing where like, I'm going to give advice and like, she's not going to listen. Her audience is still going to like egg her on. Like at some point in time, we need to realize that like she is enabled by the environment that states that you can like monetize this type of unhealthy behaviors. Her biggest viewed videos are probably still the mukbang videos or videos where she shows herself being the fucking clown. Like every time you see a thumbnail of her eating something or it has mukbang in the title, like it is her hurting herself for dollars. Just so everybody's super fucking aware. Like whenever people like see an outlandish like title or outlandish video like of people like Amberlynn Reid or Nikado Avocado, when we see these people eating things that are likely not healthy for them, it's for money, and they know it. Like they know that you think that too. Like it's degradation, and it's both physical harm and self-degradation for money. They're perfectly willing being, physically abusing themselves with food and being a joke for that money. And that's really where it's at. It's really the thing that people need to kind of grasp, is that when we watch content like this, when we enable these people to do these things, it's very unhealthy, like super, super, super unhealthy, you know? So we're going to get straight to it. I said hi to a few people, but I wanted to get onto it. We can talk about questions later. And this is Amberlynn Reid. One more time, for those of you that are watching, you can pop in, grab our coaching and stuff like that. We're going to have ways to just join the app too here in a little bit. But this is, I just wanted to get over this blow by blow. This is playing at 1.5 speed because I wanted to try to get as much out to her as possible and hear what she's saying about weight loss surgery and, you know, quitting outpatient, ADHD, stuff like that. Because I've been on YouTube 6 or 7 years, and she was starting to build her channel in like 2017, 2018, has done nothing but gain weight, stay stagnant, and hurt herself. So I'm hoping that we can like see the end of these types of things in this year. I really am. But let's see what advice we can give her. As you can see, it's just getting dislike bombed. Like, this should tell you, like, that says, like, from the thing I have, the little thing I have that can let you see the likes and dislikes. It's probably not accurate, but I would venture to say that there's at least more dislikes than likes in this video. She knows this. It's this, I'm going to perpetually be a victim because that's what keeps making money type thing, you know? Kind of sad, truly. Like, when you realize that that's what your life is like and that's the existence it's going to be.
Things that I want to talk about, show you, etc., etc. And don't worry, it's worth it. It's not a boring sit down video. It's totally worth it. First things first, I've been wearing glitter. I love glitter on my eyes.
I super don't fucking care about her fucking glitter.
Get it. Why y'all coming for me? Because I recently showed you guys that I was deep cleaning like all of my cabinets in my kitchen. If you're like, oh my gosh, she does this all the time, I literally haven't done it in a couple years. So I don't know why y'all coming for me. I like to clean. I feel like if I didn't do these things, people would be like, oh my gosh, she's so lazy, You can never come for me for that, because I like to deep clean. And something I haven't done and I've been prolonging was deep cleaning the kitchen cabinets. It was crazy. And it's like, this is normally something I would film and I'd want to film, and I would.
Why would you want to film yourself cleaning kitchen cabinets? The internet should be about like the sharing of information. This is the fucking shit we've made fucking famous. These people, like, for some reason, and just follow along and humor me, okay? Because this is nothing truly against her, but she's literally talking about like opportunities for content based around cleaning her fucking cabinets as a 550 fucking pound woman, like, as content, like. People would, like, the reason why she has it in her head is because people would actually fucking watch that. People that I call losers. Like, what the fuck? Like, maybe if we weren't so absolutely pathetic in our own lives, like, go out and fucking touch grass, you motherfuckers. Like, have some personalized, actual and real life interaction. Jesus fucking Christ. That's like, for this woman, like, for her to think that content, like, it's a reality. She could probably post content of her cleaning her fucking cabinets, and a bunch of people would just fucking tune in, and a bunch of people would take notes. Like, it's these people. It's so fucked up. Like, part of it is them, and part of it is like the culture that is led by this. If people could not watch, like, if it wasn't so monetized, watching these people hurt themselves, it would be a different story. Crazy.
Would be excited to film, and I know there's a large portion of people who would love to see it. I'd love to see
a large portion of people that would love to see her clean her fucking cabinets.
Yeah, I love when people film stuff like that. But y'all, I'm suffering with a bad case of judgment-itis. I don't know.
No, you're not. Why lie?
I just feel like judgment lately, and like,
she doesn't care. If she cared about judgment, she would have stopped making videos a long fucking time ago. She's lying.
Just like constantly, and so much of it, just like repeatedly is just really getting to me.
Then you would stop making videos. Then you would absolutely, because that is what is going to happen. That is the thing that's been happening. My biggest piece of advice to lose weight for a lot of people is to stop worrying about what other fucking people think, whether it's that you're too thin if you start losing weight, or you're too thick to be doing whatever to lose weight. Start caring about your fucking selves. Start actually giving a shit about you. The fuck? This is insanity. Like absolute fucking insanity. You know, like.
And it's just preventing me from filming what I want to film.
She's lying. She's lying.
And I have felt like this in the past.
So she's so fucking traumatized by it. She's going to sit down and have an open-ended therapy session with the entire fucking internet instead of just fucking doing it. I don't buy it. Enough kid gloves with all these people. Like Amberlynn Reid, I want you to get help. You should go to inpatient therapy. You should stop eating all the processed food. You should stop depending on Weight Watch. Like the only diet you need to be on is don't eat processed foods ever again, ever again. If this woman ate only lean meats, fish, eggs, and vegetables and fruit, like if she just cooked everything on a grill, if she only ate off of a grill moving forward, she'd be better off. She should drink like fucking 300 ounces of fucking fluid in a day, non-alcoholic, non-caloric fluid, and just only eat food you can cook off a grill. She's not going to do that though, which is why she should go to inpatient therapy. And she's not going to go to inpatient therapy because she wouldn't be able to film herself cleaning her fucking cabinets and people tuning in to fucking then say she should lose weight. Like she's not going to go do the things she needs to do because she needs to be able to film herself not doing the things she needs to fucking do. That's the fucking. I just described her entire business model. She's not going to go do the things that she would need to do for her own health benefit because she needs to film shit that are irrelevant to her health benefit for money. That's why she's not doing it. That is 100% why her and why Nikado Avocado is the way he is and all these people are the way they are, is because they would rather stay fat, complaining, able to claim victim in our society at the drop of a fucking hat, able to say that anybody that says in any way that they're wrong about anything, call them fat phobic or say that we're shaming their body. Like she should be ashamed. Like, no, I mean, I get that people are like, oh no, fat shame. I shouldn't have to fat shame. She should just be ashamed. She's a fucking 32-year-old, 500-pound woman. She shouldn't be fucking proud. That's for goddamn sure. We shouldn't have to tell these people to feel bad about themselves because that's irrelevant. It's not productive. We should lift people up. The problem is people aren't ashamed of themselves. Like if you are 500 pounds and you don't think that the most immediate fucking thing in your life is to lose weight, not the fucking crowd that watches you lose weight, but the absolute most immediate thing, you're 32 years old and you weigh 500 fucking pounds and you've weighed around 500 pounds for a long fucking time. Like it's imminent. Death is fucking knocking on the door and it's going to take a fucking crane to get you out of your house when you die. That's fucking sad, but it's fucking true. We need to start being fucking realistic. We're out of time. We are out of time. And people and again, I'm not shaming her, but she should be ashamed of herself. How is this a controversial thing to fucking even say? Like, real talk for a second. You're 500 fucking pounds. You should not be proud of yourself. You've made some very serious, very fucking poor life decisions, chronically, systemically, and consistently for a long fucking period of time. You've made daily poor choices for a long fucking period of time. And now you're 500 pounds. I mean, this is not something that anybody should shame this woman about because she should already be ashamed about it. The problem is she's not. A huge portion of the problem with a lot of these folk is that they're not ashamed of it. We shouldn't, fat shaming shouldn't be a thing because personal shame should already be a thing. Fat shaming should be seen as unproductive at all times because it doesn't actually motivate, if the person already knows or is already motivated, if they already feel shame, if somebody already feels like it's either, and of course they do. I'm just being facetious. Of course, Amberlynn Reid is fucking ashamed, but she's just not so ashamed that she's not going to make money from it. She's not truly ashamed. Like if these people realized the burden they were putting upon themselves, other people, would they feel shame? A lot of these same folk had no problem trying to fucking extricate people that wouldn't take the jab out of society. A lot of these very same folk still scream and yell at people for not wearing masks out because they're immunocompromised. Should we not like if they want to make it that's a problem? Should this not be a problem with society? People like her and other people like this isn't like I'm 30 pounds overweight and I have a hard time like saying no to myself. This is 500-600 fucking pounds. Like, let's be real. Like if you are 100 pounds overweight, you have very disordered eating. You should fix that shit. She's short. She's at least 4 times the size she's supposed to be. Let's put it that way. She's at least 4 times, like if she's 5'3", she's at least 4 times the size she's supposed to be, or could be, because she could easily be in the mid 500s. Fucking for real. Very, very sad. Very, very, very sad.
I've been on YouTube for like a decade now, and I have felt this way, but this feels different. It feels more heavy, more extreme. It's paralyzing because it's like, I don't know if it's a trauma response.
If you're having a trauma response to anything online, get the fuck offline. Fucking see it. Stop bitching about it. So sick of hearing that. Like, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? So your trauma response is like somebody said something to hurt your feelings that you completely voluntarily fucking watched. Like you absolutely completely voluntarily watched, like interacted with other people's complete free speech and shit like that. If other people's free speech like fucks with you, like get offline. That's a you problem.
I'm just like all of the nitpicking, belittling. You guys are taking away things that I enjoy. Like thoroughly taking it away.
Nobody's taking away anything from you. Like nobody's taking away anything from this woman. What the fuck?
And I'm not going to fully have judgment stop me from showing things that I love. I can't. And that even includes something as simple as deep cleaning, y'all.
Oh, here we are back to the deep cleaning.
Need to be doing it.
Don't you dare take deep cleaning away from Amberlynn Reid.
Too. Like, remember to deep clean your homes like twice a year, maybe even more, whatever floats your boat. But things like going through the cabinet.
I love like life advice from somebody that can barely fucking walk because they've eaten themselves that way.
Taking everything down, like do that shit. And people are just like coming for me. I don't know. I don't like it.
Eat less. Only eat stuff you can eat off the grill. Drink 300 ounces of fluid. Get proper sleep. Stop giving a shit what the online audience like thinks and dictates of you. Like you're giving life advice. Maybe you should take that life advice. Fucking for real. Like outrageous. What the fuck? We have reached a point where people who are very clearly like this woman. This is part of the problem. Why would this woman think she should be giving life advice to anybody? Like the internet has fucked a lot of you people up. It really has. It's fucked a lot of you people up. Like this woman is more miserable than what she even shows. I guarantee it. You know why? Because she's 500 fucking pounds. I guarantee she's miserable. Like miserable. She's miserable. But she also is sitting up here lying because if she wasn't stoking the drama, she just wouldn't mention it. She could just get off fucking line, but she can't. So she's stuck. So this is what she has to fucking do. She has to literally humiliate herself online daily. This is humiliation at this stage. She knows that a huge portion of the audience fucking can't stand her, is making fun of her. This is like purposeful daily humiliation for that money. Because for some reason she's got such an opinion of herself that, social media, like this is a problem. Like how is this not a problem? Like this woman is eating herself to death, even though she doesn't eat on camera that much, but she's eating herself to death for views. It's fucking ridiculously sad. Ridiculous.
I don't like it. I think I've just noticed that like YouTube really takes away joy.
Then get off YouTube. I love how this woman is saying YouTube takes away joy. Everything she fucking owns paid for by YouTube. This woman says that YouTube takes away joy. How the fuck do you feed yourself? The massive, incredible, just enormous monetary and weight-wise load of food you eat every fucking day. Like, so you're like, talk about fucking privilege. Like, literally fucking privilege.
It's like the act, it's so weird. It's like the act of YouTube and the outcome of me uploading a video are two different things. I love filming, editing. I love editing. Mm-hmm. I love uploading. I love the whole process of the filming, the editing, and all of that. But the minute my video hits the big screen, that's where the joy is just taken from me, because people are so horribly harsh lately. And
don't read them. Don't read the comments. Done. I literally just solved all of her fucking problems. All of her fucking first world, incredibly fucking privileged ass problems, complaining about literally how she makes enough money to glutton herself to 550 some odd fucking pounds and do nothing else. I just solved literally all her problems. Don't read the fucking comments. Ta-da. Don't look at other videos about you and just make your fight. If you love filming and editing, if you love all that shit, then don't do the other shit. Shockingly, I just fucking helped you. You know, like, how fucking hard is this? That's so fucking ridiculous. Then don't look at the fucking. I promise you, people say, I do not watch other. Don't watch when people make videos about me. Don't watch them. I don't care. When people got comments, if it's on my fucking feed, I sometimes entertain that shit because I think it's funny. But then I block them and they're gone. You know, like, you don't need to fucking interact. You know, nobody's trying to cancel her from fucking existence. It's not like she's being canceled. You know? It's fucking sadness. Like, for real. Like, it's super pathetic.
It's just been a lot. And my anxiety has been, it hasn't been good. And
your anxiety hasn't been good for your huge job of making videos, editing them, and putting them out. Sometimes based around your fucking cabinet cleaning. As a fucking newsflash, this is the problem. She has no true responsibility, and life is somehow still so anxious that it causes her to binge eat. Inpatient therapy. I mean, inpatient therapy is what's truly needed.
I just noticed I'm very introverted. This is new. This is very new. When I was younger,
it's very new. She's been an introvert. Like, she's an introvert. Like, who, for real? One, she's not an introvert now, I don't think. Two, what the fuck? Are we like, this woman has shared every aspect of her fucking life for fucking years?
I guess I would consider myself the opposite of that. And then as I got older,
who fucking cares?
Peace. My happiness comes from calm. Yes, there are a lot of things I want to do in my life. And I can't do those things yet. I haven't gotten there yet.
Because you're fat as fuck. You're not going to get to the things you want to do in life because you're fucking 500 and some odd pounds. That is the thing stopping you. To try to think it's anything different. And you're not going to, and the thing is, you're not going to do any of these things you want to do. Unless you change up your shit, you're not doing any of the fucking things you want to do in life. Because you're not going to be, I mean, this woman's not going to be around much longer. I mean, I hate to fucking even, like, let's be real.
Because me, like, do you see the size I am? So there are things that I want to do and that I would be doing if it wasn't for my weight. That's a whole other story. We ain't got to get into that. But it also kind of just brings me to, like, people want more. People just give us more. You're giving us nothing. What do you want me to give? I'm a 500-pound, 5'2", 32-year-old woman with severe mental issues like depression and anxiety and bipolar.
So stop complaining online. Like, stop complaining about it. Like, so, and to this woman's audience, she's telling, like, what do you want me to do? You want more? She's telling you not to follow her. I mean, like, and I'm not saying that because I want her to make money however she needs to make money. But I can tell you this. She should only eat shit she can cook on a grill. She should only eat food she cooks herself. She should literally only drink water, 300 ounces of it a day. She should get out for a walk every single fucking day. She should make sure she gets into a pool as many times a fucking week as she goddamn can, if she can afford to. Like, she should be doing these things every single day. Like, if she was serious, if it wasn't just bullshit, she would have tons of content that wouldn't involve just fucking, clean her fucking cabinets. There would be like, she could literally film herself walking every day. She could have so, like, if she's going to do this, she could do so much. Like, because here's the thing, there's no fucking way that this woman is going to do this inpatient therapy. So my biggest 100% suggestion to her, inpatient therapy. Listen to the things I said. If it's not the other one, if it's not the one that you should do, fucking film yourself for a walk every fucking day. Like, for real. Film all your fucking food and try to make it fucking work. Stop giving in to your fucking shit. Like, you want to do all these things, you don't really want to do them. If you wanted to do them, you could fucking, like, you're 500 pounds. It's not like you're fucking 300 pounds and you've got a lot of work to do because you're a 5'2" woman at 300 pounds, which that means you would still have a lot of work to do. You're 500 pounds. You're not trying to do anything. There's no effort actually involved in your life besides the filming and the editing. Like, enough of this bullshit. I know people aren't like, I know you're not used to people like speaking like this woman. I feel bad for this woman because, like, she obviously needed somebody to fucking sit her down and be like, fucking grow the fuck up. You're not doing anything. You're just making content around being a circus attraction, a 500-pound, 5'2" woman. Like, that's all you're fucking doing is making content based around being a circus attraction. At least make the content every day. Turn off the comments, literally turn off the comment section and just have you walk and then show what you eat every fucking day. If you really wanted to fucking do it, when we get people in our coaching, one of the things we have them do, which, by the way, here's the link for our coaching, massively good deal, 33% off consultations also. Check that shit out. But when we fucking have people, like, in our coaching, one of the things we do is we have them send a picture of everything they've eaten. She could literally do a video of everything she's eaten every single fucking day and post it up. It would help hold her accountable. There's so many things she could fucking do. So many fucking things she could do. And by the way, people, if you wanted to just join the app, I'm getting ready to fucking give you that link right here. Also, there you go. I don't even know what she gets to talk about her online fucking shit.
Or et cetera, et cetera. What do you want me to give? Like, I feel like I'm giving. I feel like I'm giving all that I have. I'm giving all that I have. And
there's no effort.
It's just not enough.
It's just no effort.
And I understand a few comments here and there saying you're not enough, you're not doing enough, et cetera, et cetera. But when you hear it, like, from so many people and just so constant and repeated, it really gets to you.
Because you're not doing enough. Because you're not doing anything. And if it really gets to you, don't fucking put content out. You want these people to follow you so you make money off of them, but you don't want their input. So don't listen to their input. So don't complain about it. Turn off the comments for all I give a fuck. But they're right. You're not doing anything. You're not trying. This isn't effort. Effort. Like you're eating fucking 4,000 to 6,000 calories a day. There's effort put into that. There's no effort in fucking losing weight at this point. There's no effort in fucking being healthy at all. Whatsoever. This is 500 pounds. You are not trying. Like, you're not trying. If you are staying or gaining weight at the 500 pound mark, you are not trying to lose weight at all whatsoever. You can tell people you are, you can lie, but if you are staying the same at 500 pounds, you are eating a lot of fucking food, and I mean a lot of fucking food. Like, let's be fucking real. Stop pretending.
It starts to become, like, kind of abusive. It feels abusive. And I don't like
You're abusing yourself. 100%. You are absolutely abusing yourself.
I have thick skin, clearly, because, like, I still do YouTube and I can handle the hate rather well. I should be allowed to express, like, the way that I feel and how people make me feel. And I feel like it's really important that you guys hear that a lot of you make me feel bad about myself, or just you guys turn my happiness into the opposite of happiness. And I don't like it. And I don't want to be gaslit, because I hate that because I feel like I can't share how I feel with you guys, and it begins to feel just very one-sided. Like you guys can tell me all these things about me and nitpick and like express yourselves in any way that you want to. Send me long ass messages about how horrible of a person I am or how boring my content is. But then like when I go to tell you guys, hey, like, can we slow down a little bit? Like you guys turn it around and like make me seem like I'm just like this raging. See you next.
I cannot believe this is a real ass fucking conversation that somebody feels that they should be having with their audience. You know, like unfucking believable. So the abject privilege is palpable. How, like, I'm sorry, but this makes you like super fucking, like, think about the ridiculousness of this. This is where society's at. This woman is complaining to the audience about how they follow her, that if they did not follow her, she literally would not be able to do the things that they're telling her not to do. Like, people are telling her, like, they're advising her on how to fucking lose weight. They're trying to encourage her. A lot of them are upset with her because they like believed in her, and then she's fucking fucked them over so many times. But now these people that are the reason, they're the reason she can still afford to fucking glutton herself. The reason she can have all the things, right? But now she doesn't want to, like, you guys aren't doing it right. Do people, like, it's privilege to end up this fucking fat. This is fucking privilege. Like 100% of the time, this is the face of fucking privilege. Period. Right here. You have found a way to afford enough money to eat more calories than you're expending earning that money to get to 500 motherfucking pounds. That is absolutely privilege. 100 fucking percent of the time. 100, that is privilege. Anytime some fat person comes on the fucking screen and says, I don't like how society reacts to me being fat, understand that they live in a country and have enough access to getting enough food, enough calories, that the amount of calories versus the energy that they expended earning those calories still left them fat as fuck and a societal burden. That is fucking privilege. I mean, 100% of the time, that's privilege in my mind. You're gonna fucking complain, oh, I don't get chairs big enough. So now you are gonna complain that you have enough privilege to fucking glutton yourself to morbid obesity and a state of societal burden by, you know, putting more waste out into the fucking environment also from the massive amounts of food you glutton above a person that would be lean at your side. Like a person, like, when she's all said and done, like, if she were to lose weight down to the, like, from 5'2", down to the 125 to 140 pounds, she would fucking likely end up weighing. She would have to ingest a quarter of the calories she likely ingests in a day. Like, she probably takes in 5,500 calories to be her size a day. She would very likely take in like a fourth of that. She eats 4 times more calories than what she would need to be a fucking healthy weight, to be at the weight she's at. 4 fucking times. That's 4 times the amount of fucking trash. 4 times the amount of carbon footprint. 4 times the amount of fucking waste put into the fucking environment because she's fucking privileged. That's why you people are like, you need to be nicer to fat people. You need to be nicer to fat people. We're pretty fucking nice to fat people already, people. Just, I will help anybody get healthy. All right. You need to understand that while it may be harder and you may not like being fat and you may not like how society treats you, you are one of the most privileged people on the planet if you're morbidly obese. If you're a morbidly obese person in America or in like one of the first world countries, you're privileged as fuck. You know what? Most third world countries don't really have obese people, by the way. Like poor, real poor countries, they don't really have obese people. You know why? Because they can't afford enough fucking food. Because you're privileged as fuck. Anybody this size is privileged. Massively to a humongous extent. And then to sit back and here's how privileged they are. Because now this person has, for multiple decades, eaten vastly more calories than what they would need to be at a healthy weight. putting tons of extra waste production, carbon into the environment by consuming 4 times the amount of food, 4 times that she would likely need for a long period of time. So that not only does she have that privilege, but now she is also in the hospital a lot. She uses her insurance a lot. She uses healthcare a lot. And while she pays her co-pays, I'm sure, and a bunch of other stuff, this literally is one of the things that makes it so all of us share more societal burden due to increased insurance rates and increased costs of medications. That's privilege also. Again, one of the most privileged people on the fucking planet right here. And then, after eating themselves to a state of societal burden that they are disproportionately adding to our healthcare resource and monetary spending, shared monetary spending, this person is now going to look into the fucking camera and complain that the people that follow her to try to, like, in hopes, these people are suggesting that she would, in fact, get healthier and not be a societal burden and not glutton herself, putting more waste into the environment and, I don't know, not being so fucking selfish. She is now mad at them, the people that are the reason that she can't afford to get herself to this. That is how privileged this person is. This person is so privileged that they have gluttoned themselves to a state of obesity and societal burden, which is like literally disproportionately bad on the planet. And then they're now going to complain that they don't like how they're being treated by the people that pay their bills so they can afford to glutton themselves like that. That's how fucking privileged we are. For this morbidly obese woman who is privileged as fuck because she loves food more than she loves her fucking life, is going to look straight into the camera and say, you people are not being fair to me. Somehow society is not fair to her by, like, openly just fucking saying, yeah, glutton yourself to however you fuck big you want to be. We're somehow off. Society's somehow wrong. Fucking crazy, right?
Next Tuesday. When I'm not, I'm just like fed up a little bit. So that is another reason why I'm just having like a hard
fed up. You're fed up? I believe you're fed up because your audience is fed up.
time filming and just kind of needing a break from that sort of.
You should take a break from food. You should definitely take a break from ultra processed food. Like, absolutely. You shouldn't eat like processed carbohydrates of any kind anymore at all. It should be vegetables, fruit, and meats, all cooked on a grill. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. And water. Lots and lots of water. This woman says she couldn't lose weight. I guarantee you. Here's the thing. I could have Amberlynn Reid lose 200 pounds in a year. Easy. Easy. Right? Easily.
Headspace. And
I mean, she needs inpatient therapy, and I wouldn't take her. People ask me, is there nobody, like, I would have a hard time working with her because, one, she lies, but two, I mean, she would need somebody there all the time, like literally there, in order to make it happen, because she's just going to eat. I mean, she's just going to eat.
A lot of people could say get off the internet. No, we need to focus more on getting the hate off the internet. Don't kick off someone.
It's not hate just because somebody tells you that they don't agree with you. That's not hate. People saying you're a fat ass and you should lose weight because you glutton yourself. That's not hate. That's true. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure she does receive a bunch of like people that just want to make her feel bad for her weight or make her feel bad because she's who she is. But thinking that you should stifle people's reaction, like if you don't like it, I will say again. I will easily say again that we could fucking easily fucking. I mean, just leave the fucking internet. So, I also need to lose 200 pounds in a year. Well, she would be a little easier to lose 200 pounds because she is 500 pounds or 550 pounds. And again, like if any trainer, I should say, could get her to lose 200 pounds in a year if they had control of her food and her activity. Like if it was like a boot camp style situation, like you could have anybody lose weight, like at all. The matter is, like, she would need to lose very serious amounts of weight and keep it off because she very seriously needs some sort of serious change.
from YouTube who thoroughly enjoys it just because of getting hate. That doesn't make sense. So another update I have is my ADHD. As you guys know, I have been wanting to get assessed for that. And I finally have someone calling me. They're supposed to be calling me within like the next 5 days. They want to evaluate me over the phone to see if I even need to take the step to get assessed, because they don't want to just like assess me right off the bat. They would rather evaluate me first. So I'm really excited that I'm finally taking the steps to do that, which also.
So what would it matter at this point if she would get diagnosed with ADHD? What would change? Like what would change? Would she go on another pharmaceutical? I mean, it's ridiculous at this stage. Like ADHD is just way over fucking medicated too. Way
also
over.
Brings me to my psychologist. As you guys know, last year, wow, yeah, it's been almost a year, I decided to get a psychologist and start an outpatient program. And there was a moment where I was like, you know what, I quit. I can't do this anymore. But it wasn't even, God, I feel like it wasn't even a week. It wasn't even a week later. And I was like, I know I need to do this. So I started seeing the psychologist again. And so I've been seeing the psychologist for over a year. And the psychologist is from an outpatient program. So it's a lot of intensive therapy. But the thing is, it's a health at every size angle. And I can't have that angle if I plan on getting weight loss surgery. Having an angle of health at every size and the way that that program works would not work with me getting weight loss surgery. So
imagine how fucking crazy it is. A 500-pound woman has shown that she can't possibly keep food out of her motherfucking mouth. I mean, like the people that are healthy at every size angle still don't think she needs to lose weight. Like they still don't think that this woman who like fucking nearly has her own gravitational pull shouldn't lose weight. Like fucking crazy shit. That's crazy shit. Crazy.
As hard as it is, I have to get a different psychologist. And it's very hard because the one I was seeing, there's not a single bad thing I can say about this person. Incredible psychologist. Like, she took her passion and she created art with it. She taught me so much and she made me see things so differently, and she understood me, but she also challenged me. And that is so badly what I wanted. And now I have to get a different psychologist because getting weight loss surgery is my goal. And there are psychologists that are specifically for bariatric patients, for patients who are planning on getting weight loss surgery, because undergoing weight loss surgery is like a freaking whole other lifestyle change, like no other. You completely, absolutely change your life. So I have an amazing.
No, you need to. My worry for Amberlynn Reid is that she would not. I do, just like I've said before, like at some point in time, it kind of needs to be addressed for weight loss, people with weight loss surgery. And I'm going to leave it at that, by the way. I'm going to take questions because I don't want to rail too hard on Amberlynn Reid because I think that she is in fact a victim of herself. I just so everybody's like, if you're worried about the people like commenting, just don't fucking read them, block them, do whatever. Like, but that was privileged as fuck. Like Amberlynn Reid, any person that's 500 pounds is privileged as fuck. Enough. We've done enough. We've done way too much holding their hands and pretending that they're victims when they're the ones that are doing it themselves. We need to absolutely start looking at the shit as in realistic terms of, you have gluttoned yourself to way too fucking big. Stop that. Give me a second. Okay, give me one more second here, guys. Just need to check something out here. Sorry about the delay. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, now we're going to get to the comments. And I think her cancer has metastasized due to her claim of a collapsed lung. That's probably her cancer spreading too. I hope not. I hope not, but I mean, it could very well be. It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Doesn't she notice how the Hayes group is dropping like flies? It's kind of crazy that, I mean, how fast they're dropping and people not fucking seeing it at all. I mean, it's wacko to me. It truly is. Like people are fucking, they don't see this shit. And I'm fucking flabbergasted by it. It's very fucking strange. One more second. One more second here, guys. Been back at my new gym for 5 weeks. Measured myself last week. Lost 2 inches off my waist and an inch off my hips. That's fucking excellent. Great goddamn job. Very, very, very good job. There should be insurance. I agree with, like, insurances definitely should be different. How can anyone be content with 500 pounds to carry around all day? It's got to be grueling. I mean, these people are in tons of pain, but that's why it shouldn't be this fucking big of a fucking thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it absolutely should not be this tremendous issue to fucking have be done. It shouldn't be this enormous of a thing. I mean, it's 500 pounds. What the fuck? Missed notification. That's okay. Sorry about that, Amanda. Amber has been publicly denouncing Hayes, the one decent thing she does. That's good for her. Good for her. Let's see. Never to get off topic, but I'm listening to you at the gym, and they just had a fire drill while I was box jumping. Too funny. Too funny. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. All right. So any questions about anything? By the way, again, here you can get our coaching. This is just the join the app. You get the Hunger Management Support Group and classes with that. Crystal's classes will be on. Give me a second. I might even be able to pull them up for you so I can show you. Yeah, I can. Good. Here we go. This is this week's classes. Tomorrow morning, strength fusion, then spot strength and cardio. Tomorrow evening, group walk. Wednesday, strength endurance. 12 p.m. Pilates and then restorative yoga at 5 p.m. and then power yoga on Friday morning. It is going to be outstanding. Outstanding. You should definitely join the app for that. And if you wanted to get some coaching, we have a very good deal for you guys right here. Boom. It's time. If you've gained weight, lost weight, if you keep cycling up and down, it is absolutely motherfucking time. Make no mistake about it. Okay. Good. Have you read up on Tonga and Peru obesity statistics being over 90% of the population being overweight and obese due to the Western diet? I have not read about it, but that's pretty fucking bad. Pretty bad. It doesn't surprise me at all. Hey, Alan, what is the very first step to getting healthy? I need to lose 150 pounds and I'm 60 years old. The very first thing I would do, Liv, is focus on your fluid intake. It's the most manageable thing you could possibly do. If you need to lose 150 pounds, I would imagine you should at least get 150 to 200 ounces of fluid in you in a given day, preferably non-alcoholic and non-caloric beverage. Try to get about 100 to 150 in before your midday. That way you're not overhydrating into the evening. Try to focus on getting really good sleep. You should literally focus, if you want to get healthy, do not eat any processed food. Eat only vegetables, fruits, and meats. Anything you can cook on the grill. It's going to be that time of year. If you eat just items that you can cook on the grill, vegetables, meats, eat raw fruits as a dessert in the evening, you should lose weight. Does anyone ever get bored of all food? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've had some clients that it's just not that big of a thing. Having an age of 2, the more they're exposed to Western culture, the higher their obesity rates keep creeping. That's fucking crazy talk. Like literally just fucking craziness. crazy, crazy talk. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 more second. Give me 1 second. All right, good, good, good. And last one, guys. Hang on a second. Okay. I think we got it going on. All right, good. All right, I just need to check on something. Okay, back with you. Alan's advice works. Use it and see results. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Alan. I've lost 50 already, and the low carb seems to be the magic. Just make sure that you are pushing anything to taste sweet to the end of the day, focusing on hydration a lot. Liv, we could help you on it with our coaching. You're the type of client we normally take. Somebody needs to lose a decent amount of weight that needs to build healthy lifestyle habits around it. We can help you out. That's awesome. Lacey, Nomo is in my mailbox. I'm about to run to my mailbox. Outstanding. Hey, Alan, are 4 eggs a day too many? I'm a 5'5", 120-pound woman worried about cholesterol. I also love mutton and I exercise daily. My parents both have high cholesterol levels. I couldn't say if it was too much or not. I would say that the correlation between high cholesterol and egg cholesterol is massively overblown. Eggs are very, very healthy for you. As long as your cholesterol levels are fine, I wouldn't necessarily worry about it on a cholesterol level basis, to be honest. I would worry way more about fried food on a cholesterol level basis than I would about eggs. Eggs are very healthy. One more time. Eggs are very healthy for you. Very. 4 eggs a day I don't think would be too much, but that's an individualized thing. I meal prep our dinners every week. Makes it easier when you work a full-time job. I completely agree with that. I've got vegetables in the air fryer now, so easy, $1.25 from Dollar Tree, and that's all you have. That's awesome. Great fucking job. I get bored of food when I'm tired. Well, it's more of it's fuel at that point. I can see that too. Does anyone else not get hungry for hours and hours since the first meal, and all of a sudden it was like a Mack truck hit you 8 hours later? I never get the slow building hunger thing. I don't know. I actually do get like more of a building hunger. I will say this: when it hits me harder, I tend to like look back and think like, oh, was I dehydrated type thing. So just to be, that's what I normally do. Everyone just talked about drinking 8 ounces of glasses of water a day, as though that number is like ridiculously low for her. Like ridiculously, like infinitesimally small for her. She should be drinking all the water, like all of the water. She should be drinking it. I mean, that's unfortunate. Okay. Hey man, always loved your content. Although it is not very sustainable. Do you think keto is smart for obese people? But keto can be sustainable. That's the thing. Like for a lot of people, they absolutely can. We have several people that just don't come off it because they get problems with carbohydrates and sugar. Like I eat fairly low carb / ketogenic, except for maybe 1 or 2 days of the week, you know. But I do think for most obese people should treat processed carbohydrates as they're only for pleasure on rare occasions. Even athletes should treat processed carbohydrates with serious care, yet alone it's not something to be eaten every single day. I think keto is a good answer for people that have hunger related to ingesting carbohydrates. But I do think that like even just low carb or super low processed food would be even better for a lot of people. Yes, then advantages like that. I ain't taking no morbidity though. Okay, I mean, I think that like I would focus on the hydration to a certain degree, and then maybe move your meal up a little bit too, because you never want to get to the point where you're that hungry. So. My Nomo just shipped. Hell yeah, outstanding. Sorry I'm late. Was at the gym. That's okay, Stella. I'm not gonna be on much longer. I got shit to do, guys. Hello, Alan. I'm a catch 22. I'm just losing and regaining to save 5 pounds or so. Maybe I don't work out hard enough, but I don't have the energy to push harder. If I eat anymore, I just regain. Colleen, I would say we could help you with a consultation, but I would also say that like if you just keep gaining and regaining that same 5 pounds, that is literally like a matter of like 50 to 100 calorie adjustment somewhere in the course of each day, maintained consistently. You know. And that will take care of it. Like it's something that small, so it's something we could possibly like figure out in the course of a consultation or whatever. Because I really think that's 5 pounds is normally just an adjustment of the person needs to get into a little better habit of doing A, B, C, D, or watch a portion size here or there. Just be a little bit more mindful. You know. I agree. But next door neighbor started keto 2 years ago, and they used my recipes to help break the boring plateaus. They love it. Broke it for Christmas and regretted it. Now they'll never want to break again. I have many people like that. Could have PCOS get that checked? Yeah, but PCOS. I mean, could have PCOS regarding what? So, I don't know. Let's see. I think my question got missed. Sorry, I didn't try to interrupt the channel. I don't see where your question was. So just if you want to re-ask it, please re-ask it. Because I'm going to be getting off soon, by the way. So yeah, waiting to have my first meal until 1 or 2 has been helpfully grateful with binges. I haven't been hungry until around then. They have been random 5 p.m. days before I finally get hungry. That's outstanding. Just make sure you're hydrating well on top of it. It should be very beneficial for you. And Kitty, go ahead and re-ask that question because I'm about to get off of here. I got some stuff I got to get done. I was answering Colleen. Sorry, you should have Adam. I don't know what you're talking about. Go to PCOS, you're answering Colleen. I got it. So, Kitty Pride. I don't see a question up in the chat. Huh. So listen. Sorry about that, but 1 more minute, and then I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna be back multiple times this week. Lots and lots and lots of live. Sugar is a powerful drug. It should be viewed that way. It should be viewed as a drug. Absolutely. And all right, guys, going once, going twice. I shall be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. I hope everybody has a great damn day. I might do a video later on, but if not, hope everybody has a really good day. Again, here's the last day for our coaching, 33% off deal. Please do pick us up on that. And I hope to talk to everybody very, very soon. God damn.